You know, back to school season, it's here. And whether kids are heading back into the classroom or learning from home, there are plenty of ways to make it more hands-on and actually fun.
Why did you have to say that?
I know, because I hate saying it. I really do.
Actually, the parents are happy. Emily Richett is here with some of her favorite findings for learning throughout the entire year. It doesn't have to happen just during the school year, but you've got a table full of fun.
I'm like, your kids were learning all summer long, weren't they?
Well, we were trying. All summer, we have to soak up these Michigan summer months, but we are ready for routine. Even if homeschool families, I think we're just ready to get to the learning, get to the books, and there's a lot of fun stuff. So learning isn't like when we went to school and it was just workbooks. I mean, check some of these out. These are all created by parents and or former educators. Really cool stuff. We'll start with this brand down here, Oi Oi Oi.
What?
Really fun name.
Oi Oi Oi.
And this was developed by
somebody in Australia?
It's a Korean children's brand.
Okay.
Developed by a mom and former designer, and it is all about interest before play. So children be interested in something before they'll play with it. So these are certainly the most interesting and beautiful blocks that I've ever come across. Each alphabet letter has a corresponding item and the beginning sound so they can get their phonics in. So you have the wooden blocks, which are really fun. You have the numbers, 17. These can be used as cake toppers. They're used for a little math. You'll see you have the little multiplications and plus minus. They also have this completely magnetic set. So you have B for butterfly, C for chicken.
And it goes right there on the fridge.
Yeah, you can do the fridge. You can do this built-in little game. So it's just really fun. I also love that these are like blocks that you can use in so many different ways. And they're beautiful, so you can have them out in your home during the day, and you can even pass them on. They're really high quality too.
Well, we were just talking in our house about math and how music and math are like combined. Like, so how I love music and math and their thing. So we're a musical family. You got some instruments here.
This is called Playful Pitch. It saved my year as far as what we're doing for music with little ones or for the whole family, because this is a Montessori-inspired instrument set. It has, if you look closely, the colored pieces here on the ukulele.
On the fret, right there.
There's the pitch bars down there. Yeah, you can see these colored, and these aren't just stickers. They're really high quality, built into the instruments, so you're not going to lose them. Also a recorder. This is probably the most beautiful recorder I've ever seen, not like the ones that my kids came home with. And it's not just about the beauty, it's about the sound quality too. But what's so important about this is it has the corresponding cards with the colors, so you don't have to have any musical experience. Kids as young as my 4 or 5-year-old picked it up and was able to start playing. You can start Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. There's all these add-ons you can get for hymns, Christmas songs, or seasonal, and your kids can start learning and obviously like learning and growing together. And you can get one that's playing the pitch bars. You want to give it a little try there?
Sure.
Get a little band.
I mean, listen to that. I feel like this could just be something you guys keep in studios, a little like gathering time there.
Okay.
I feel like this is the school announcement bell does.
I know, right? Yeah, it's time for the announcements, right?
So fun. Playful Pitch and Montessori inspired, which is always great. Over here, too, if we're talking about using different parts of your brain, like music will do, it's almost like learning another language. So learning a language, also something that you want to focus on, but like, what do you do if you don't know the language your child is studying? So Homeschool Languages developed all kinds of programs specifically for that. It is open and go, comes in a box with a kit, and you're gonna see a theme here with everything on the table. It's learning with fun games. So you're going to see some games that look like a Candyland. This is Spanish level 1. Spanish level 2 has what looks like a Guess Who game, but you're incorporating Spanish. Comes with a puppet that the young kids are learning in great books, but they have Spanish, they have French, they have Portuguese. They are launching pre-sale right now, American Sign Language. They developed it with deaf creators. It looks incredible. It comes with a screen, like a battery operated TV, because I've never been able to learn signals like just on a picture. So it comes with actual video.
So you can see.
Just open and go and learn languages right alongside your kids if you want.
What age do you start that at if you're starting at level 1?
You can start preschool.
Okay.
My preschooler and kindergartner will be doing this, and then the 5th and 6th graders will be doing level 2 this year.
Okay.
But kind of just for fun, and then they can help the kids. And then when we're driving to supplement, we've got the Yodo player, and they have a beginner, we're doing Spanish, they have French, they have, I believe, German, all kinds of language cards that you can do, put it on in the car, you put it around just while you're doing chores. To hear it in the native language is really important, and that's something I'm personally not great at. So these are all really good tools to equip us in that.
Perfect. Moving on to games.
Yeah, we were were doing Q's
Okay.
and Q's the other night.
This is called the fidget game. It was developed by a teacher. She went into a classroom where more than 90% of the kids were below reading level. By the end of the year, she had more than 90% of them above or at reading level.
Wow.
So she kind of cracked the code, and you've guessed it, it's games. Kids are all into these squishies. This is called the Squishy Land.
Oh, fun.
Really fun. They have extension packs. These go from preschool up to 5th grade. Schools are buying them. They have school kits. They have math. They have phonics. They have reading comprehension. And all of it, again, kids are learning. Like, my big kids are on to me. They know when I bring home learning games. They're like, Mom, this is helping us learn the capitals. This isn't very fun. With this, they didn't even care. They knew it was a learning game. They're like, this is so fun. We don't care. They're popping things, little poppets, squishies, the fidgets, all the things kids want to play with, all rolled into this.
Nice.
One thing you might notice is beautiful mat. I know I kind of covered it up here, but it's that, I think, goes to show the functionality of these mats. These are from Gather. I've had Gather mats for years in my home. You can put them on the ground. This is the National Parks mat. It's beautiful. You can hang
They're
it.
tough.
So cool.
They are
like you could do
completely-
art on this kind of,
Yes,
and
they're
if you,
sturdy.
you know.
I've actually seen some homeschool families put it on what they call their art table. We have like an art table or craft table, and the kids actually do watercolors on them and stuff. They wipe down so easily, but they have tons of different products, and a lot of them will be learning, or they have, space ones or floral or alphabet. But
I
thought
want
this
one for
National
my table. I
Parks
just want
one is
one.
so
They're cool.
Look, there's
Yeah.
Yellowstone
Right.
and
The
Teton.
Badlands,
I mean, these are
Olympic.
kind of
Crater
things
Lake,
to dream about
Mount
as you have
Rainier.
them up.
The redwoods, they got it all.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Very
Okay.
cool.
Cool.
All
Thanks
right,
so
let's
much.
play a little. I'm gonna
we
do
gonna
some
hang out?
ukulele.
All right.
Do the pitch bar.
Sure.
Well, you want to learn more about all of these and many other ideas, check out Emily's blog, mamabearsurvival.com.